Afternoon, everybody. What kind of life will you have? I'm going to post this on my martial arts page too because I want to ask this question of not only my friends and my coaching clients, but my martial arts people too. Uh, that's my phone telling me that I'm live. Thank you for the reminder. Listen, so what kind of life will you have? Um, this question goes along with what type of training are you doing for you martial artists? And I discussed this in previous conversations with a question like if you're training to fight. So, do you train to fight? Are you training for sport? Are you training for art? Are you training for the science part of it? What are you looking for? It's my cat. The same question applies to your life. What kind of life will you live? What kind of life will you have? Well, do we have to wait to see what kind of life we're going to have, or do we get to choose it? I'm of the belief that we get to choose it. Not only do we get to choose it, we get to choose how we respond and react to it. And in doing so, we can pre plan the destiny of tomorrow today. What kind of life will you live? I think that question needs to be asked by all of us, and as many times as you can until you get the answer you want. The same thing is true with martial arts. What kind of martial artist do you want to be? Are you training to fight? Now, there's a whole lot of other questions that go with this for the martial arts side, and I'm going to break those down one at a time. Bless your heart, you probably put up with a lot of videos today, but I'm going to break them down one at a time in other videos. But just to preface what's happening with all of those questions, what type of martial artist do you want to be? I've got questions that pertain to, is it style? Is it attitude? Is it what's available? And along those lines, with all the free information that's available online that pertains to martial arts or life coaching or career or all of these other things, is the information getting better or worse? Does it allow for, I saw Mr. Page is involved in a project called the Paper Tigers. Does it create more paper tigers than necessary in all areas of life? You can define that however you want to. That's what words are for. But I want you to stop and think about the question. What kind of life will you have? What kind of life will you live? And then answer it. What kind of life do you want? If you could write tomorrow's page in your life's story today, what would it say? Would it be a continuation of today and yesterday, or maybe problems or troubles that you may have experienced 20 years ago or 5 years ago? Will you carry with you tomorrow the weight or burden of something you've allowed to distract you or even touch you today or yesterday? And if so, are you looking for solutions, or are you looking for more problems like it? These are simple questions with profound, deeply profound, consequential answers. I don't know, throwing $4 words at you. Okay, it's the holiday season. I'm wishing you and your family the best. If you follow along, thank you very much. If you subscribe to the channel, again, thank you very much. I will answer questions as we go forward into the year. Take time to reflect, spend time with the ones you love. And I know they're telling you not to. I can't tell you what to do, but anyway, I love you. What kind of life do you want to live? What will tomorrow's page in your story say? I dare you. Write it down now. Martial artist, we're not done yet. All right, guys. Until next time, on your mark, get set, grow. Merry Christmas.